Hi everybody, it's Honest John again. Now, despite the Trump administration's efforts to cover it up, the story behind the whistleblower complaint against him is coming out. Now what happened was this: Congress had appropriated money to help Ukraine defend itself against the Russians. Donald Trump ordered that money be held up. He then called the president of Ukraine and tried to pressure him to investigate Joe Biden's son, Hunter, who, by the way, had already been cleared of any wrongdoing by the Ukrainian government. Trump also wanted the Ukrainian government to investigate the people who investigated Paul Manafort, which is kind of stupid. The case against Manafort was clearly documented with a record of secret payments to Manafort from Ukrainian and Soviet oligarchs allied with Vladimir Putin. There's no way that he could ever be exonerated, and only an idiot like Trump could think he would be. But what Trump did was he tried to pressure the Ukrainian president to interfere in our election, tried to blackmail him into doing that. This is treason. A crime, by the way, that is punishable by death. And it's his second time at it. Trump, whatever else you might think, it was fairly obvious that Trump was involved with the Russians' interference in the 2016 election. Robert Mueller, being a very strict loyalty type, couldn't trace that to Trump, even though all of Trump's friends and family were involved in it. But since he couldn't actually trace it to Trump, Mueller declined to speculate on it. But it was fairly obvious that Trump was involved in a conspiracy with Russia against the election. So that is the first case of treason. Now we have another one. And all those people allied with Trump who tried to keep the story from coming out, they're all guilty of obstruction of justice. Now I doubt that the Republicans in Congress have the spine to stand up to Trump, which is why they will eventually go down in history as the party of treason. And as for Trump's supporters, well, they're loyal to Trump, not to America. But when Trump loses the 2020 election, he will eventually wind up in prison, along with his family, his friends, and most of the people in his administration. Thanks for listening. Well, I want to thank you all for watching my videos. But there are certain changes that Google has made to YouTube, which, since I'm a smaller channel, means that I can't monetize my videos. So I found places where I can. So instead of watching my videos here on YouTube, I'd appreciate it if you go either to Patreon or to Top Buzz. They let me monetize videos, and I don't even have to put commercials on. So if you want to become a patron on Patreon, that's fine. If you don't, you can still watch the videos there. I've just kind of given up on YouTube. YouTube is just a place that I use so that I can put my videos in other places. So, Patreon, Top Buzz, the links are in the description box. Thanks a lot.